So, you want to learn how to play the Blood Angels. Well, in today's video I will help you on how to play the Blood Angels. I've got two lists, but to start off with we've got to go with a bit of lore. So, the Blood Angels are the 9th Space Marine Legion. There's quite a few Space Marine Legions, such as the Ultramarines, Dark Angels, Night Lords, Iron Warriors, World Eaters. You might have heard of some of these before. The Blood Angels are quite like vampires. They're like quite a lot of blood. This is because they've been cursed with the Red Thirst, or if you like the Death Company, this is the Black Rage. However, these are not like the Night Lords because they do not betray the Emperor. The Blood Angels are split into the red ones and the black ones. The red ones have the curse of the Red Thirst. These are the normal Blood Angels. The black ones is part of the Death Company, and they have the Black Rage, which makes them go into a madness of fury and makes them better at close combat. However, the bad part about Blood Angels, you don't have a Primarch because your Primarch died. So your best centerpiece would be, in my opinion, Dante, which is a very cool centerpiece. He's going to be in a few of these lists. Or a good tank such as the Baal Predator, Valiant tank, and other tanks. The Death Company is a section of the Blood Angels that have black armor and have not been cured from the Black Rage. The Black Rage makes them go into madness and have crazy exceptional close combat ability. And because these units are Space Marines, you'll get a lot of new models because Games Workshop, these what like fuel Games Workshop want to keep going. Alright, I will continue. So to start off with, we'll get not one but two combat patrols for the and we're going with the Liberator Assault Group. I'm gonna do this normally I do 500 point increments, but because combat patrol is 500 points exactly, roughly thereabouts, I don't need to do that. So you're getting two combat patrols, and that'll be £200. Games Workshop RRP. Do I recommend getting Games Workshop RRP? No. There's loads of different ones: Element Games, Firestorm Games, Whaling Games, and then if you're America, Frontline Gaming. Canada, there's Fenris Workshop. There's quite a few, put it straight that way. So this is what the list will look like. You'll get a Blood Angels Captain with the Rage Fueled Warrior Enhancement. That basically gives the bearer Sustained Hits 3. Sustained Hits 3 means that every time you get a 6, you'll get 3 extra hits, which is insanely good. You'll have Blood Angels Captain, 6 Sanguinary Guard, 2 units of 3 Sanguinary Guard. I'm not going with the 2 units of 6 for the only reason it's cheaper in points to do 2 units of 3. And for the Assault Intercessors, you can do 4 units of 5 or 2 units of 10. I only went with 2 units of 10 because we've got the Rage Fueled Warrior Enhancement. Both of my lists start off with 2 Blood Angels Combat Patrols. The Blood Angels Captains will lead a unit of Assault Intercessors. Alright, on to the 1500 point list. So currently we've got 2 Combat Patrols. And then we'll get, not 1, but 2 Gladiators. And we'll get a unit of Scouts. And this will be in the Liberator Assault Group detachment still. 1500 points. And we're currently at £362.50, which isn't bad for 1500 points. So you've still got the Rage Fuel Warrior enhancement, but now you've got Speed of the Primarch, which gives the unit Fight First. Fight First units are very good in this current meta. I forgot to tell you, this is going to be more competitive list than like casual. I am aiming to get you some wins at tournaments. This could be used at casual, and I'm just trying to get you high point per dollar units, so that you can get on the table a bit quick. If you don't like some of the units that I put in though, feel free to swap out, do whatever you want. These are only my preferences. So now that we've got a unit of gladiators, 2 gladiators, you can choose any gladiator, it won't matter, so long as it's good anti-tank. And the 2 units of 5 scouts, I wouldn't go with 10-man units of scouts. I wouldn't go 1 10-man unit, solely because if you've got 2 5-man units, you can hold 2 different points at once, because we're going to start thinking about scoring points as we go through the lists, as we get along with the different point standings. So now we've got our 2 combat patrols, gladiator, and the scouts. We're going to get a rhino, and we're going to get a unit of 5 jump pack intercessors, Dante, Mephiston, and the Sanguinar. And we end off with £518.50. So our final list is Dante, which is very good. He can lead a unit of Sanguinary Guard. I'd go with the unit of 6 Sanguinary Guard. Mephiston, he's good lone up, he has lethal sustained. He's very good. And he also has grenades. Grenades is a stratagem that if you spend 1 command point, you do a certain amount of mortals depending on you get on the dice roll. The Sanguinor is a very good unit. He has lone operative, and he has devastating wounds on his attack. We've still got the 2 Blood Angels captains, both with enhancements. Still the Sanguinary Guard, 1 unit of 6, 2 units of 3, 2 units of Assault Intercessors, 2 Gladiators, 2 5-man of Scouts. The Jump Pack Intercessors are similar to Scouts, because they can move around the board, do objectives if you want, etc. And the Rhino is to lead a unit of 10 intercessors. Alright, on to the next list. This next list is going to be more thematic rather than competitive. I wouldn't expect you to do well with it, but you definitely would have fun with it. So we're going to start off with a combat patrol. Another combat patrol, like the other list. However, still £200. This is going to be in the Lost Brethren detachment. You can do 2 Death Company captains, and you get 2 units of 6 Sanguinary Guard, 2 units of 10 Death Company intercessors. The Death Company captain will lead 10 Assault Intercessors, aka the Death Company intercessors. Both lists are with the 2 combat patrols. This list is more thematic and leads more towards the Death Company, as you'll see later on. So, this is a 1500 points. 1 Brutalis Dreadnought, 2 Brutalis Dreadnoughts. Oh no, you're going to tell me he's done 3 Brutalis Dreadnoughts? Yes, I have. 3 Brutalis Dreadnoughts. Total is £350. We're in the Lost Brethren detachment. You're going to build these as 3 Death Company Dreadnoughts. Death Company Dreadnought is same as Brutalis. The only difference, you just paint it black. And do you know what I'd recommend? You could do Sanguinary Guard in black. That'd be a good paint scheme. We've got our Brutalises, 1 unit of Jump Pad Intercessors, 2 units of JPIs, 3 units of JPIs, Dante, and Captain with Jump Pack. The end total, £512. So, Dante is going to lead the Sanguinary Guard, 1 unit of them. You've got the Death Company Captain with Jump Pack leading the unit of Death Company Marines with Jump Pack. Yeah, the Death Company Captain. Feel free to add an enhancement. I've left this with about 25 points. So pick a suitable enhancement, because you don't want to be falling behind. I mean, enhancements don't affect your game that much, but they are very useful. Okay, now we're going to move on to the tier list. Okay, as you can see, we've got the tier list. £350 or $500 is pretty good army list. 350 quid to 500 quid or $500 to 750, that's quite good. 500 to 650 quid is average, or 750 to $950. 650 to 800 quid is falling below par, and then 800 plus pounds or $1,100 is quite bad. So we've got the Blood Angels. I'm gonna put them in £500 to 650, because both of our lists were in the 500 to 650 range, quite high 500 to 650 range, so I'm putting them there. Alright, thanks for watching Heretic's House. I will see you in the next one. Bye.